There are serious, real-world implications if Congress is not able to push this bill through before June 5th. NewsNation Washington correspondent Joe Khalil joins us now. Joe, what are the odds the House Rules Committee will advance this bill tonight?
Very good, Elizabeth. Pending some craziness, we should see this bill come out of this Rules Committee. 3.5 hours now, they are still going. There were only 2 Republicans who were really vocally against it who were on this committee. So, again, all likelihood, it's going to pass. Remember, all this does is just bring it to the full House floor tomorrow so that everybody can vote for it. It used to be a quick rubber stamp, now a bit more complicated here in the Rules Committee, but ultimately we do expect it to pass tonight.
And why are so many members of the Freedom Caucus so opposed to the debt limit deal? And might they even derail it once it gets to the full House?
Yeah, you heard that soundbite there. You know, a lot of them feel like, frankly, their own leadership is not being honest and straightforward about how big of a win this was for Republicans. For example, the leadership on the Republican side says we have $2.1 trillion worth of cuts and savings over 6 years. These conservative members are saying, wait a minute, they're only in place for 2 years. After that, the spending caps lift, and then Democrats could feasibly get rid of the progress that Republicans are making. There are a number of different elements to the bill they feel like just didn't go far enough, whether it be on work requirements, whether it be on a number of other things. So they are simply not satisfied with it. I should caveat, Elizabeth, this is the same group that typically votes against often quite a lot of things that the rest of their party supports.
And it should be noted that Kevin McCarthy has baked in already some defections from the Freedom Caucus. Democrats are expected to cross the aisle and make up for that. Yeah, we fully expect to see that. We talked to Hakeem Jeffries today, the Democratic House leader, and he actually told us as much. He said he still expects Republicans to deliver a good chunk of their own members, despite knowing that these Freedom Caucus members are almost certainly going to be no's on this bill tomorrow. And we've just got 10 seconds, Joe, but I wanted to ask you about that work requirement for food stamps compromise. Is everybody happy with that now, or are there still people feeling it doesn't go too far, it doesn't go far enough?
Yeah, there are some Republicans who think it doesn't go far enough. A lot of Democrats still upset over that. Basically, there are some exceptions if you're a veteran, if you're homeless, if you are disabled. But there are still a lot of people, Democrats argue, that are going to be really hurt, who need these benefits, who are not going to get them. And they're calling that element of it cruel. If they vote for the bill to raise the debt limit, they're going to be doing so, swallowing that bitter pill that they're also going to be voting for those cuts.
Okay, Joe Khalil from Capitol Hill. They're burning the midnight oil there tonight. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.